Welcome to It Ends With Me. Today's battle plan: command your first 24 hours. This isn't just about tactics, it's about transformation. False accusations are designed to collapse men. Let me say that again. False accusations are designed to collapse men. But the man who commands those first 24 hours doesn't just survive, he becomes untouchable. See, innocent men lose everything in the first day. Your job vanishes, families are torn apart, reputations are destroyed before a trial even begins. The system hunts panic, fear, and reaction. If you enter the storm unprepared, you will collapse, and collapse is fatal. But command, let me say that again, command is different. Command transforms chaos into order. Command protects your name, your children, your freedom. Command takes you from prey to untouchable. And that transformation begins in the first 24 hours. See, Isaiah 54:17 says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." A false accusation are just that, weapons. But a man armed with command cannot be destroyed. Now, you have the choice: react or command. Give you a scenario. Two men face the same midnight accusation. One reacts, he shouts, he argues, he pleads. His words are twisted, and his life collapses. Now, the other commands, he stays silent. And I'm bringing some evidence to you that can prove that. He calls his lawyer. Now, keep in mind, informative lawyer that got your back. There are some out there that will play you. Knowing the system, they use that against your ignorance of not knowing it, and they bleed you financially. But we're gonna touch on that as well. Now, he documents everything. He transformed panic into power, and his case collapsed instead. That's the difference. That's the difference. He shuts it down. Shuts it down. Reaction destroys. Commands transforms. Hey guys, may I share a solution to this madness? The 24-hour response tactical manual is your armor. It's not a book. It's transformation in print. Without it, you're prey. With it, you're untouchable. Only 100 men, only 30 days. Secure your copy at www.e-formen.com today. Hey guys, I got a question. Now, remember before I mentioned to you about silence, right? The power of silence. Now, what if you get a knock at the door? You know, that bop, 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 bop. And the police are talking to you and they're getting ready to question you, interrogate you. Now, before they do that, they have to, and I'm hanging on the words, so I'm trying to get y'all to really focus on this. They'll say, if you're innocent, and this is before they interrogate you, they're trying to frame it to go to the next point. So here's that first one. If you're innocent, you'll answer the questions. Let me say it again. If you're innocent, you'll answer the questions. You have nothing to hide, right? Innocent men rot in jail because they confuse innocence with command. See, innocent is not a shield. It's not. Because remember, court is argumentative. Court, the best argument wins. And that best argument could be a lie. Come on now. Innocent is not a shield. Command is. Silence doesn't make you guilty. Silence makes you unbreakable. Transformation means you stop being naive and you start being untouchable. Now, this right here is going to get you. This going to get you. Now, when I said the police, they start off with those questions, Here's how they twist it and try to snag you. When the police read you your constitutional rights, Miranda rights, before interrogation, is one phrase in there that is a command, and it's not a theory. Remember, command isn't theory. You have the right to remain silent. It's survival. The 24-hour manual shows you step by step how to build that shield. But seats are closing in 30 days. 100 men. After that, the doors are shut. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to lay this out for you. When the police read you your constitutional rights, the Miranda rights, before the interrogation, by law, he has to say that. So silence is power. It's a command. It is a command. It's survival. So the 24-hour manual shows you step by step how to build that shield. Step by step. Now, guys, I got a case study. Now, I've seen men lose everything because they thought they could reason with their accuser. You know, you sit down and you talk. You try to talk it out. No, that's not going to fly. They thought talking would clear the air. It destroyed them. Here's how it destroyed you. When you in court, just give you a little food for thought. She throws it out there. And you say, Your Honor, that's not true. That is not the proper protocol. That is not the proper procedure in what you need to say to kill the accusation. No, I'm serious. I'm very serious. Because if you don't, that accusation becomes what? It's in stone. It's on the record. You never dispute it. Saying is not true doesn't dispute it. See, we go even deeper in further episodes, and we bring in other tactics you can use that is admissible in court that destroys the narrative. Because you have to file correctly, and you have to say key things. Remember, court is legalese. Let me say it again. Court is legalese. If you don't know legalese, that's okay, because we're here to help you. This is not we're not going to hold your hand. You're going to stand as a man, and you're going to face your accuser with power. You're going to command that. You're not going, don't you ever cry in court, because it'll use, now you say, oh man, you say, I'm not saying you weak. I know it hurt. Been there. Been there. Seen it. Experienced it. What I'm telling you, the court uses that against you. Oh, you weak in court. You can't stand. And they're going to what? Use that against you. They will. Now, I've seen men who held command, who stayed silent, who let their lawyer fight for them. Now, if your lawyer shows you BS, you will have the power to stand there for yourself. See, the power is for you to stand on 10 toes down. Let me say it again. You'll be able to stand on 10 toes down. Yes, you can represent yourself. They say I'm paraphrasing this. The person who represents themselves is a fool. I say it's the fool who don't understand, who lets somebody represent them, who don't understand the commands. See, I'm a U.S. Marine, veteran. How we are trained, we're trained to stand alone. More powerful as a group, but just as powerful individually. You have to be taught. You have to let go of that emotion, that anger. If you do not let go of that emotion, you don't let go of the anger, it will destroy you, consume you, because you can't think reasonably. You have anger there. Anger is the worst you could ever have inside. Yes, it hurts. Yes, you can't see your children. Yes, she made up a lie. But damn it, you got to stand. You have to digest it. You got to get rid of it. If your stomach starts to hurt, you run to the bathroom, you take that BM. Why? Once it leaves you, you feel better. Once you use the bathroom, you feel better. What you just got served is disgusting. It hurts. It's trying to destroy your inner self. How do you handle that? You handle it with command. You be honest with yourself. You have to be honest. Don't sit up here and keep saying she did. Damn it, it takes two. At some point, you are involved. You picked her. Don't sit up here and say you caught a case. You don't catch cases. Don't sit up here and be naive and play a victim. You chose her. It was signs. You chose to ignore them. Now, there are some cases where you got blindsided. Yes. But the one thing that is in common with is pain. You can't see your children. Or when you get there, she won't let you have them on a court-ordered time frame. Now, we will go in deeper for you to understand. That is a tactic that the court and the lawyers are in cahoots with. Yes, they are in cahoots with that because they keep the case going. Dysfunction pays. You got to stand your ground. You got to know how to fight this. You need to document everything. You got to record everything. Get yourself a camera, body camera, and record it because that will change the narrative when they see it. And you have to ask those questions in court. Your Honor, if the buck stops with you and she's disobeying a order that you give, what is the punishment? We're all adults in this room, but somebody's playing games. We're not here to play games. Stand on that. It's a way you can talk to the lawyer, your judge. You openly ask permission. And when you say that, Your Honor, may I speak freely? He'll give you permission. I'm not here to disrespect Your Honor, but I'm asking a question. If your orders are violated, when somebody deliberately is doing something that's against your order, what is the punishment? Will you put her in jail? Will you hold her accountable for her actions? You have got to put that in play. Don't just stand there and assume it's going to be okay. It don't work that way. Those men walk free. Their reputation is intact. The difference wasn't guilt or innocence. Remember, that's subjective. It's argumentative. It was command. That's transformation. That is transformation. You understand. And we're going to get you there. We're going to get, you got to be open for it. In order to receive a transformation, you got to be free. This is not BS. When you talk to that cop or when CPS steps on the scene, what do you say? I'll wait. What do you have? What is your plan? What is your strategy? This is chess. This ain't checkers. This is chess. One of the things I love about chess is about movement. You have to remember. And you strategize accordingly. You have to strategize accordingly. Don't be fooled when that police officer or that CPS worker say, you know what, you can be honest with me and just talk to me. Watch what you say, because your words will be used against you every time. This is the last call, you guys. If you wait until the accusation hits you, already too late. The 24-hour manual is not only chance to prepare. It gives you this chance to prepare. 100 seats, 30 days. After that, this door closes. The door will close. It's a pre-release offer for you guys to walk you through step by step. In closing, guys, I want to say to you, and I truly mean this, the brotherhood. Here's my message to you. And I want you to know you are not alone. You're not alone. False accusations isolate men, but the brotherhood transforms panic into power. Essentials for Men isn't just training, it's a shield, a movement, a survival army. Command your first 24 hours. Protect your name, protect your children, protect your destiny. I'm David Paul, and this is the Ends With Me podcast. Subscribe now, join the brotherhood, and let's build men who cannot be broken. Take care.